this last video, let's talk about comparing fuel expenses. So how expensive is gas depending on the vehicle that you have? So let's suppose that you drive 24,000 miles per year and gas averages $4 per gallon. What will you save in annual fuel expenses by owning a hybrid car averaging 50 miles per gallon rather than an SUV, a sport utility vehicle, averaging only 12 miles per gallon? So let's compare this hybrid vehicle to the SUV and how much money you're going to end up saving if you had a hybrid versus an SUV in gas. So it says in the problem that we drive 24,000 miles per year, that gas costs $4 per gallon, and in the hybrid we get 50 miles per gallon, and in the SUV we get 12 miles per gallon. So let's start with some of that data. In the hybrid car, remember we go 24,000 miles per year, but we get 50 miles per gallon. So if I go 24,000 miles, but I get 50 miles per gallon, well, 24,000 divided by 50 would mean that I would be using 480 gallons of gas per year. If gas costs about $4 per gallon, I can take that 480 gallons, multiply it by 4, and I can see that I'm going to spend about $1,920 in gas every year if I own this hybrid vehicle. Again, I went 24,000 miles in a year. My vehicle averages about 50 miles per gallon. So if I divide those, that ends up giving me 480 gallons in that year. If gas costs $4 per gallon, then I can multiply the gallons by $4, and I end up getting $1,920 I spend in gas. Let's compare that to the SUV. Now we're still driving the same total amount, 24,000 miles each year, right? And gas still costs about $4 per gallon. But in the SUV, my SUV only averages about 12 miles per gallon. Let's figure out how much it's going to cost us in gas with the SUV. 24,000 miles in the year. My car only gets about 12 miles per gallon. So how many gallons would that be? About 2,000 gallons. If I take that 2,000 gallons of gas and it's going to cost me $4 per gallon, holy cow, that's going to cost me $8,000 in gas each year owning this SUV. That's a lot of money in gas. So what's the difference? What would the savings be if you went with the hybrid versus the SUV? Remember, the SUV was $8,000. The hybrid was $1,920. So if I take the difference, I subtract them, I end up saving $6,080 each year if I own a hybrid versus an SUV. That's a lot of money in gas. You can even break that down per month. You can take that $6,080 and divide it by 12 and figure out what your monthly savings would be. That's over $500 you'd be saving each month in gas by owning a hybrid vehicle that has that gets a better gas mileage than an SUV. $507 a month. Whew, makes you kind of reconsider what kind of car you drive.